Hey folks, and welcome to another episode of our Rimworld 1.0 playthrough with a group we're calling the Cold Foresters. We've got Kristen down here. Food poisoning, right? Yes, so someone will get to her. Let's see, right, we also have some power issues. We turned these burners back on. Someone hasn't done it yet. Although I am a little surprised that just one turbine going out seems to have knocked down our power quite a bit. We did have an issue up here where this little segment was destroyed, so we weren't connected to this full geothermal vent here. Actually, I'm not super excited about him replacing that one, but that's fine. I wonder if we have another missing connection somewhere. You know, I wonder, maybe these do generate a fair amount of power. I know it's variable based on how much wind there is at that time, but okay, well this is starting to go up now that these are on. I don't really want to leave those on though. Do we want to spend 100 steel and 2 components on this? 379 steel right now? Yeah, I guess we do. That seems like we're cutting it a bit close, but we've got a lot of slag we can melt down. And probably some steel we still haven't hauled in, plus mechanoids to deconstruct. Yeah, and not only that, I'm going to add a few extra power conduits just to make sure that, you know, one little disconnect doesn't necessarily throw off all of our power. So maybe something like here to here. Yeah, that's good enough. I mean, we could run one there, but that's not... I guess I'm not really too worried about this wall going out, and, you know, there's other connections. But something like, yeah, now that we have this wall completed, I think something like here makes some sense. But that's already about 100 steel total we put into this. So maybe I'll just leave it there. Actually, this would be worth finishing off now that we're going up and through here. That way, if something were to happen to this power line... I mean, this power line right here is the only thing connecting our entire base to these 2 geothermals. So, yeah, one little extra one here I think wouldn't be a terrible use of 23 steel. Assuming that this stays intact and can go around, yeah, I think that'll be fine. We may even want to come one more down, but steel is still tight for us, so I don't want to get carried away there. Let's see, what else are we doing? We did start to lay a bunch of wooden traps around the base for the drop pods. We could continue doing that. We're doing pretty well on wood. Well, maybe not so much. 381. I don't know if we have more trees to harvest out here. No. Got a few to bring in. 444 to bring in. Rotted away in storage. Oh yeah, some is going in here where it's not cold. I mean... that's fine. I guess not much we can do there. We do have some major break risk. I think people are getting tired of seeing these bodies laying around. Yeah, preserve corpse times 3. I mean, still, that must be where it caps out. So -7. I mean, not terrible, but not great either. And really the only outdoor dumping we have is down here, which is a bit far, by the way. Ooh, marine helmet, 79% poor. Still, I think that's something Kimmy would wear with her bloodlust, so we'll do a strip. So what I'm thinking we do with some of these bodies, before we get them all hauled, I might just put a dumping stockpile for bodies just right outside the base. And I don't see us coming out here too much more frequently. And when we do, it'll be a minor hit, but it might also, you know, kind of... It'll put attacking forces in a bad mood as well, potentially. Although with pirates and things, you tend to get a lot of bloodlust characters. So I'm going to clear all. I'm going to make it normal. Yeah, just normal's fine. It'll be lower priority. Once our snake pit fills up, and I'll check that butcher area. I'll make that a low one. These are going to be corpses. Human-like only, but not colonists. That'll be fine. Okay, so we'll put those guys there. What is this one set to? Low. That's great, actually, yeah. Wait, this has colonist corpse? Yeah, we won't put colonists out there. Okay. Let's see. So, yeah, we were kind of cleaning up after basically a 3-way attack, was it? Or just 2-way? We had a siege come in, we had mechanoids come in. Oh, mechanoids from 2 different spots, that's what it was. And then we had a visiting caravan, which we kind of allowed to get in the mix and cushion us a bit. We lost a bunch of goodwill with them, but they're still neutral. I got a lot of hauling to do, as usual, around this time. I am gonna... Well, I would deconstruct this, but I actually want to do hauling first. So I'm gonna hold off on that. to make sure we get these components in, to make sure we get the meals in, stuff like that. Yeah, meat's just going to keep rotting away in the snake pit for now. We're just... Oh, this is not good either. Yeah, now all these animals are showing up. Okay. Let's see. Let's look at the cargo. Let's get the good news first. Cargo pod's landing right here. Hopefully they don't destroy our wall or anything. We'll see what that is. And a relationship raid. Outlaw vampires. They're going to prepare, then attack, which is good for us. Maybe this will be a time to use one of our warheads. If they're just going to be hanging out in one spot, we might be able to get one safe shot off. They are related to... Let's see, we got a great-grandmother of Mike. Her name is Sally. Let's see where they are. Showing up down here. Yeah, there's a lot of them. More Doomsdays. The last group with Doomsdays, luckily we managed to keep them from firing one off in our base, although two did make it into our base. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do something here. Let's take this mortar here. We'll extract the shell. You can only use anti-grain warhead. And who's nearby? Serrano's doing some doctoring to Pacheco and Matthew. We didn't have any serious injuries, I don't believe. You got a minor infection. You should be, oh, just fine. Yeah. You're more than 20% out ahead of that. I guess people are in bed. Big Red with your Archotech eye. 2 bionic eyes. Not that it matters for mortars, but why don't you come out here and load the anti-grain, and we'll take a shot at these guys. You know what also might be worth doing? No, it would be nice to kind of enrage these thrumbos as well. But no, we're just going to shoot an anti-grain at them, see what happens. I've never shot one of these out of a mortar, I don't believe, or made one into a trap. Alright, so you can see Nelson coming to haul up here. I'm guessing maybe it's a shorter walk. Yeah, and they're just dropping them there. That's great to see. I don't know why they're hauling the bodies first. I mean, yeah, I guess I do. Things that deteriorate like that get hauled first. A squirrel is self-tamed again. Yeah, he sees we have this much food. We're going to go ahead and just slaughter you. Nah, forget it. No training, though. Yeah, just kind of hang out, I guess, for now. Go to... You can be a Thrumbo kind of guy. How's Big Red doing? Okay, he's loading his turret. He can fire this in 18 seconds. Presumably anything in the vicinity will be good enough. 10 seconds. Four. I kind of want to see the trajectory here. Here he goes. Anti-grain. Come on. Excellent. They're fleeing. It worked. That was actually a pretty good shot regardless of the shell. But you can see the explosion was big. Maybe I expected bigger. I don't know. You know, I don't want to unforbid all. By the way, did Sally make it out? No, Sally died, so I think Mike is aware of that. Let's take a quick peek at Mike here. My kin, Sally died. My kin. I don't know if I've ever noticed that. That must be for, you know, really extended family. Like, well, I guess great-grandmother isn't that extended, but, you know. Okay, we've got some armor here. Let's see. You've got a Marine Armor 62. We'll go ahead and strip you. Kimmy, you might want to use that. We've got a Doomsday. Actually, you know, I do want to get these fires out. They've got some stuff out here. So I'm going to expand home area briefly. And I'm going to reset everyone. And see if we can get this fire put out before too much stuff is destroyed. And hopefully, actually, I don't think anything dangerous is burning right now. Okay, good. Okay. So we managed to salvage a few things here. We'll clear the home area. I'm tempted. I don't really want to unforbid all. Well, I'll tell you what. I am going to do that, actually. And I'm just going to copy these settings. And I'm going to make another little dumping stockpile over here. Maybe other crews will see it coming in and get bad moods. Almost very unlikely we'll come down here ourselves. We'll paste those settings. That way, I am going to do an unforbid all, and we'll just haul the bodies over here, haul the rest in. So, let's do an unforbid all. Okay. We did mortally wound a Thrumbo without enraging any of the other ones. The Thrumbo aren't going to eat meat, I don't think. Yeah, this is just rotting away and rotting away. Hopefully the snakes prioritize this stuff, because it's closer. And by the way, Anna, you are fertilized and 35%. Yeah, it's going to be a while. You're still a baby, so you're still young. I didn't check your genders either, actually. Both babies are female. Would have been perfect if we were planning to stay here a little bit longer. Okay, so our batteries are now fully charged. Nothing's been dropped off here yet. I'm going to disallow that again for a minute. We got some steel slag to haul into. Let's get that going. One's taking up a freezer slot too. Yeah, let's get that going. This is all full though. We really need to get someone on smelting. I'll do that manually now. Mal, what are you doing? You're consuming fine meal. After you're doing that, do some refining. Oh, and Matthew, what are you doing here? Making a boomstick? Oh, milking boomstick. You'll never do cleaning. Okay, go ahead and milk boomstick. Our boomalope. Grizzly Bear 1. No training progress yet that I can see. And we'll go ahead and flip both of these off, I think. And we'll see where our power is at after that. If these batteries start slowly draining, that will be a bit concerning. Although I don't know why that would suddenly start happening. I guess we added a few more big turrets like these. But 150 watts isn't anything too crazy. Mike with Inspired Surgery. And you also have a decent medical skill, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 11. Okay, so we'll keep a close eye on that. Hopefully get that done. Man, Doomsday, 21%. Ew. Is it time to just start hauling like crazy? I mean, even bumping Engie's up wouldn't do much. We're not researching. We will bump yours up, though, Mal, I guess. A tinny. Lines. Maybe Kristen. Kristen's going to clean first. We need a couple people cleaning first, although they're not doing a great job of that. And isn't Kimmy our other cleaner? Yeah, she does it here first. I mean, we have 3 people doing it. Basically number 1. Although Emmy cooks first, so that keeps her fairly busy. Serrano, let's make you a cleaner now too, since you stayed around the base. Okay. Let's see if that helps things out. I mean, we have a lot of hauling to do, and we actually don't have as many hauling animals as we used to. And given that, I think maybe Ghostface... Ghost, go ahead and graze. Indoors is too extreme. Actually, you know what? Go ahead and haul. We need the help. So that gives us my Alcatraz and Ghostface. Yeah, we don't really have any active Labradors anymore. Do we bring Noisette out just for this? No. She's too important. She's resting comfortably here. Given all she's been through, I couldn't bear the thought of losing her, so I want to just get her safe. Let's hunt these rams that are just cruising around in our base. Yeah, the open doors to our fridge due to overflow lured all these animals in, and we're going to do our best now to clear them out. Okay, yeah, now Serrano's cleaning at a higher priority. That's good to see. Lots of stuff to haul. This is already filled up. Wow. Guess I'll expand it. I mean, geez, might as well also... Once we get things hauled out, maybe I'll build some graves out here too. It's not terribly ideal to have bodies strewn about everywhere. But we're just letting good materials go to waste out here. Components are okay. These 12 shells, I do not want to miss these lines. What are you doing? You're hauling a person. Okay. You're a coma child. Get those first. Incompetent cook. Emmy. It wasn't Emmy, I guess. Someone else must have jumped in. Things stay fairly cold in here. Oh, it is negative 29. This heater's set to what? 70. So it's getting up to 5. I mean, I know we're next to the freezer, all sorts of things going on. We never really expect to keep this room warm. We don't care too much. You don't get a debuff for eating in the cold, you know. So we're not too concerned about that heat. Another raid. Yeah, they're coming fast. I think it said they're dropping on top of us. Quick check, 8.3 days. We started with 9.9, I believe. So we're inching our way there. Let's see. In about 1 day, we'll be halfway. Dropping right on top of us again. They love going for this freezer area. Okay, Christine, Emmy, we need you to get out of there. So why don't you come and wait in the hospital for now, because I have a feeling people might be coming in here soon. Okay, where's everyone else? I don't want to do this. Mike and Huber. Let's get you guys over here. Let's get... I don't even know where everyone else is, so I'm just going to draft everyone except Mike and Huber are already drafted. Start making our way out here, I guess. And those lines will give me some indication of where people are. We can get a little bit finer with it. So Nelson, I want you to come in here. Pacheco. Doorway. Matlock with your minigun. Same spot as before. And we'll let everyone else start to kind of trickle in. We'll see where they're at. Okay, there are... No one actually made it into the fridge. They're sort of cornered in this hallway, and the only one that's separated is in his own room, so he won't be able to move for a while. This is going to be a little gritty, but I think it's fairly good that we have them all concentrated in this hallway. See if you guys can make it up here. Let's see, Pacheco, we're gonna... That's a bit close. Especially given your age. Nelson behind the statue. Okay, we don't have a ton of time. People are getting closer. Let's see. You guys... Maybe come in here and get ready to come in through the door to help out. What else we got? Engie and Big Red. You guys just start coming up this way. Start there. Burton and Matthew. Should come up here. Let's see where we're at. Pacheco's unarmed. Damn it. We gave you a charge rifle. Yeah, go grab that. And maybe you'll get in a fight later. One Lancer, the rest Scythers. Matlock, why don't you fall back? Hopefully Kimmy and Sachiko can get some fire on this Lancer that's charging, or the Scyther rather. You guys need to back off. Sachiko, oh, I thought you were going to stop there. My mistake. We did manage to lure them out to our turrets a bit. Now, how are things going in here? Oh, there was one in here. Or maybe he came in. I didn't quite catch it. These two versus him at this range. We're just going to have to take it. Mal has no shot. Mal, why don't you sneak up here? NG. Actually, get in. You can't stand there. Get in here and you can help out with either. Burton, go right for him. Matthew, you need to get closer, maybe get behind the turret. And Big Red, we need you in here too. Should pop up. Just get behind the light or something. Get right behind Nelson. You won't have cover, but we'll be fine with that. Man, these guys seem fast. We're going to start losing body parts here. So you're stunned, which is helpful. So Chico, why don't you turn your fire onto here? Tinny, do the same. Kimmy, keep running. Yeah, you're getting in position there. Matlock, do what you want to do. I don't love the idea that you might just spray into these people, but I think we're going to have to live with that. Got our kitchen fight going on, so Chico's down. Turret's helping out nicely. These two... Let's see. I mean, we will be able to get some fire on them. How are things looking up here? Great, we need you guys to come out this way and help out. This guy's got to get down soon. Let's see. Why don't you go in and help out? Already moved you guys. Burton. Yeah, I'm going to undraft you. And let you do what you need to do. I'm going to undraft you as well. Okay, I think it is now time to run. And hopefully enough fire will get on them to take them out before they catch up. You can see they're moving slowly. Great job from Matlock up there. Let's have these guys come straight down. Maybe they get an angle, maybe not. At the least, or is our Scroll 1 going to attack? No. That would be great, though. Oh no, Cowherd wandered into the bedroom. Oh right, we have one more to take care of up here. Why don't you three... Burton, we do need you. Come up here and get ready to go in. You, Huber, how badly hurt are you? Not bad. You do have hypothermia, though. Are you wearing a duster? Is that the problem? You are. This is hardly the time for this, but this needs to change. We don't wear dusters anymore. We get too cold. So no more dusters. Or jackets. We wear parkas only. Okay. Same for these guys. Duster and jacket are off the table. Okay. So he'll figure that out on his own soon. Did I undraft you? I didn't mean to do that. So you guys come up here. The Scyther did not go... Oh, no. Kimmy. The Tinny just shot Kimmy. Did you veer off a bit, Kimmy? Okay, those guys are down. You guys can wrap it up. Matthew, since you got relatively good close range gun, we'll get you over here. The rest of oops. The rest of you guys will undraft. Okay. And Burton has arrived. Perfect. Cowherd is down but not dead, so we might have a chance to save Cowherd here. Mike doesn't have a shot, so Mike, why don't you get right behind. Okay. Cool, I think that's all of them. A lot more scrap to haul in. Maybe some roofs to repair, but luckily the temperature is going to keep all of our food nice and fresh. So Chico needs rescuing. How badly did you get hurt? You got serious injuries, but you didn't lose anything. Looks like Kristen's going to get you. Excellent. We'll unforbid your chain shotgun, even though that unforbid is... The forbidden is nice because it reminds me that it's your gun. Oh, Lines. Lines wasn't even involved in that fight, I don't really think. Best fighter. There is a mod I'm going to get next playthrough that will cause your colonists to remember which gun was theirs, and once they get out of the hospital, they'll go get it, or once they get up. We'll haul this. And continue the cleanup effort. So battery power is not holding steady. So it turns out this is fairly important, this wind turbine. But with all the slag laying around, I'm not too worried about steel for something like this. 100 steel we can manage. So we'll go ahead and get that put up. Angie, you're playing horseshoes. Oh, Matlock is going to build? Cool. Matlock can build. Or at least has passion. Yeah, 10 with minor passion. Boomstick getting trained, just for tameness. We've got Olaf the Arctic Wolf. It would be nice to get these grizzly bear and wolf in to help us fight some of these guys. Obedience is up to 2, not bad. And then our grizzly bear, something just got killed by a trap. Our grizzly bear is also up to a 2 out of 3. Okay, so Matthew's chipping away. Hunter lacks a ranged weapon. Yeah, that's Chico. Still in the hospital, though. I wish they would tell you. Maybe once they're up and walking around. Burton has his weapon. Kimmy has hers, so just Chico will need her chain shotgun. And, you know, these deep drills, I'm going to go ahead and deconstruct these for parts, actually. Actually, Huber, while you're here, what's your skill? Oh, very good. Okay, I want to see what kind of parts we get for this. Actually takes a fairly long time. 150 steel? Wow, okay. So just getting rid of these deep drills are basically going to solve our steel problem in the short term. If you could even call it a problem. Like, we are sitting now at 500, so we're okay. 7.4 days, so we are just past the halfway point before this is ready to go. Looks a little bit like Toxic Fallout right now. So, Sachiko, you're still not up and about. I guess I could queue it up, but you might need to eat and stuff when you get up. But if I don't do it now, there's a good chance we forget. So go get this chain shotgun after you're done sleeping. And you're healing up nicely. Okay. What's all this enhanced? Oh, you have Luciferium. Okay, right. Okay, so we've got our power beam targeter down here. We've got our, EMP grenades. Yeah, I was trying to use these with Burton last time because he's melee. I was like, okay, well, he can grab the grenades and use those instead because I don't really want to melee fight a bunch of centipedes. But he still had his shield belt on, so he could not throw a grenade due to the shield belt. So I gotta remember to take that off if we're gonna do that. I'm gonna cut plants. I don't want enemies using these for cover. We never even looked at the other cargo pods. Nothing here, so I'm guessing either it got hauled or it was food and animals have eaten it already. But we'll check out what this one is. Yeah, more food here. Berries. I guess we'll take it. I'm guessing the other one was food because most likely it was forbidden when it landed. I mean, it might have been close enough to our walls. I think it comes down to whether or not it's in your home zone. And yeah, that wouldn't have been for the most part. $23 components out here, rotting away. There must just be an immense amount of things to haul. I mean, people are hauling all over the place. Mal's making new shells, it looks like. Hunting's not really getting done. I'm fine with that, though. It's not really a big priority right now. Happy to see time ticking away. So it looks like they haven't really been focused on the ship whatsoever. These are just your normal raids that you would get at any time. Now, if they happen to drop pod in here, they will take the opportunity to destroy this stuff, I'm sure. But they don't see the ship as any specific thing. They're not trying to hijack it for their own use or anything. It's been torn to death. Oops, I gotta pay attention to these dings. My bad on that one. Alpaca 3. Where did this happen? Right in our own base. And that's not our Arctic Wolf, I guess. So Matlock. Fire at Arctic Wolf. Nelson. You guys fire at Arctic Wolf. He's taking cover behind Paco. Okay. Good job, guys. Good old Mai having a sleep. Let's see. Yeah, the cleaning's not happening, the hauling's not happening. I think it's just all the fighting we're doing. The fighting takes a lot out of your time. Guys need to rest, recover. By the way, Cowherd, we didn't really check on you. You did get bandaged up, and it looks like you'll be okay. No permanent injuries, as far as I can tell. So that's fortunate. I would think a cow alone in a room with a scyther would be instant death. Or certain death. Yeah, once the hauling is kind of... Once we're more or less on top of it, I might start building graves. But before that, I'm just going to take the hit. Matthew is hunting. Which I'm fine with, but I think I even want him to haul before that. Or does he never do haul? He might not be a dumb labor person. Yeah, he's not. Okay. Okay, well, it is disappointing that we're leaving so much stuff out here, like the meals and things, but I'm also happy with the materials we have in our base. I don't think we need anything. Holy shit. I'm assuming this is the raid they're talking about. They're attacking immediately. Okay. 26 scythers. We'll definitely want to use... Well, the EMP grenades is a thought, but the thing is, we want to keep our distance from these guys. Because if they close, that's when they have the big advantage. And you have to get somewhat close to use these grenades. So they might be effective for a little while. Eventually their scythers are going to break through and get to the grenade thrower. And I don't think I want that. What I am going to do is get, I think... We'll go ahead and get... I'll extract the shell, by the way. We're going to go EMPs to hopefully stagger them. If we can stun a portion of them, and that way they don't all show up at the same time, that will help. So let's go with some of our close range guys that can't move very fast, like Pacheco. Get on the steel mortar. Mike, you're slow too, right? Yeah, let's get you over here. Let's get Burton, the melee guy, over here. Although melee is helpful to have with scythers, because if they get into closing range, you do want to have someone that's competent fighting back. But in this case, we're going to hold back. And Sachiko, with your chain shotgun, maybe we'll have you back over here too. Everyone else, so that's not Burton, not Pacheco, not Sachiko, and not Mike. You guys come and get out here. We are eventually going to split you up into maybe 2 groups, and we're going to be running and splitting up and just trying to kite them around the base, I think is what we're going to do. And this is part of the reason why we wanted to go during the winter. Like, these guys are moving much slower than they would be otherwise given the thick snow. So they're walking at half speed right now. That gives us enough time to kind of respawn and get into position. Especially since we've got paths throughout our base that have been cleared. So let's get 3 of you. It's a good mix of medium and long range over here. These guys do love to go for turrets too, so we don't want to hang back too far. We want to be able to shoot them while they're going for our turrets. Let's get you 3 over here. Cover won't matter against these guys. Maybe we'll go 3 groups. Here comes the first EMPs. Let's get you 3 maybe here. NG maybe up here. Okay, so we stunned 1. And the other nice thing about the EMPs is we're not going to damage our base with this. I don't know if it'll disable like a shield belt or something. This is excellent. This is exactly what I'm hoping for. And that, I think, might be enough. I'm okay not firing anymore. Now let's get you guys to come up maybe here, because if we start withdrawing, I want another group that's already stationary, ready to fire on them while the other group's running. So maybe you guys start inching up. Okay. But this is very helpful, having half of these guys stunned. Yeah, I mean, these guys are they're most deadly when they get a high throughput, basically. We just significantly reduce that. So this is even close enough where I'm like, okay, we will play it a bit safe and start backing up. I'm a little bit worried about friendly fire, but we'll have to take that chance, I think, in this case. Okay, great. So now that you guys are no longer being pursued, jump back over here. There's just one more up. Yeah, now we have the break to collect ourselves, and this other group's going to come in separately. Let's go and you guys get up here. There's one mine. I really want to hold out. How's your health, Scyther? Not... Your health is pretty good, so I'm going to go ahead and have you guys run after all. Okay, they are somewhat getting on us here. Let's have you guys run back. There's still a few more up here. Okay. Well, actually, have you guys come down here. And then after that, jump up here. You guys have slow wind-up, so we're going to have you guys run and kind of do the same thing. 4 more out here for these guys. NG, you're getting a little bit close there. Why don't you come back? Kristen, Damn it. It's run in there if you can make it. Shit, we gotta get Kristen. We're just gonna get right on them. I'm hoping they're gonna be focused on Kristen and we can get close range fire. Okay, I'm gonna assume we got him under control. We got one more straggler here. These guys got too close. Maybe come back up this way. Burton, go after the guys that are going after the turret. We don't want to lose those. Nelson, you stop and fire. Now that you're no, you guys, maybe I had you guys go a little too far. You guys come and join Nelson here. Okay, you guys get right up on Burton so you don't shoot him in the back. You guys do the same. I want you guys to get nice and close. Meanwhile, over here, you guys are dead. Or this guy's dead. Okay. Alright, so I think it's just these two. Shit! I didn't think they had done that much damage. These things, I must be missing it, but I don't notice when they start taking damage. They still look kind of the same to me. Okay, these guys lived, fortunately. Hopefully they didn't lose a limb. And 350 steel. Well, good thing we got all that slag. I think I am going to rebuild this. And everyone's down. Everyone's dead, right? Okay. Okay. Who's still drafted? Huber, Tini, and Mal. Matthew, Matlock, and Kimmy. Okay. Okay. Oh, and NG. And oh, I must have redrafted some people. Okay. So, Nelson, near the explosion, your right little toe was torn off. I saw it torn off first. Luckily, it was just a toe, not a leg or an arm. So, Chico, your left arm was shredded a bit, but you're okay. Matlock, okay, just a stab. And Mike, just a shredded right hand, but you're going to keep your hand. And then Kristen, okay. All right, not bad. Yeah, I mean, it looks intimidating to see those. I mean, it's a great thing that we landed one of those EMP shots and kind of split the numbers in half. So it's sort of like we had two separate fights against smaller groups where our numbers were more even. Yeah, you could see how they can kind of swarm you and overrun you if they all come in at once. So luckily that worked out. I'm going to go ahead and put these kind of back to default. What's the point, actually? I'll just, you know, the new situation, we'll set them based on what the new situation is. But there's no force target. I just want to make sure that's not the case. Okay, so we'll get bandaged up. Let's see, I think I checked everyone here. Even Mike? Yeah, Mike had a shredded right hand. Okay, now this is up. And these power conduits now look ridiculous to me, so I'm going to go like this. Nothing's blocking your power. If there's ever like an overhang or a wall or something preventing your windmill from getting full power, you'll be able to see that down in this window here. Okay. 5.9 days. We've knocked off 4 days so far. And how's Anna doing? More importantly, 53%. Alright, cool. I think we'll leave it there. A couple good mechanoid attacks. We held off pretty well. I don't know... I mean, I'm not sure if maybe the last few days will be kind of a ramp-up, just all-out chaos. We've gotten kind of lucky with some of our attacks where the enemies, at least in the last episode, were kind of able to attack each other. But I think we got through 3 raids today, and I'm expecting the same next time. And I'll see you guys then. Thanks very much for watching.